Yo, what's up, man? We're not gonna do no intro, no edits, no none of that. We're gonna get straight to it, man, because this has been kind of weighing on me a little bit, and I've been talking about it on Twitter, but sometimes I gotta use my own damn platform. That's where I realized I got a platform, I need to start using it. Now, before we start, I'll say this. I have no problems with any media members. Like, I know them. We're not really friends. I'm friends with like a few of them, you know what I'm saying? But it's not like I talk to them on the phone all the time, or, you know, we hang out or go out to drinks and stuff when I'm in Dallas or different things like that, like I do with separate content creators. But I respect everyone. But, you know, I am getting frustrated, visibly frustrated with a lot of the stuff that I'm seeing when it comes to the Dallas Cowboys, y'all. And it's kind of gut punching, and it's kind of like killing my spirit. So sometimes you guys got to get it out, right? So, you know, I'll say this. We all know he who controls the media has all the leverage, right? This is why billionaires goes out and they buy media, right? Think about this. Elon Musk. Twitter is not a profitable business. You know what I'm saying? You own Tesla. I got Tesla stock, right? He bought Twitter for a reason, because now he can control some of that social media, right? Jeff Bezos, the Washington Post, right? So a lot of these billionaires, they have control over media sources and media outlets because it allows them to manipulate and control. We're coming up in an election year. It's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? So that's just part of it. So what we're seeing with the Cowboys that's frustrating the fuck out of me is that we are sitting back again, letting the media dictate and run these lazy smear campaigns when it comes to the players. And it's so predictable, y'all. It's so predictable that I put out a tweet in 2022, 2 years ago, explaining to Cowboys fans what was going to happen to Micah Parsons, word by word, line by line, bar by bar, and here we are right on schedule. It's so predictable, and I'm sick of it. Today, I see an article comes out from David Moore that signing Dak Prescott to an extension is going to be more complicated. It is 2024, y'all. We have social media apps on our phone. We can Google. We have AI. We have all sorts of resources. You can no longer lie to Cowboys fans and play us like we're stupid anymore. Stop doing it. I think that's what's really pissing me off is you are insulting our intelligence. You think that a simple Cowboys fan can't go to Google and find out the cap space and show you how the Dak Prescott contract will work. So look to my guy Martin Talks Cowboys on Twitter. He's broken this down ad nauseum. My guy we've all broken this down. Like, stop talking to me like I'm stupid. And that's where I'm really getting pissed, right? So then there's this smear campaign with Dak Prescott, right? And then what we're sitting back and seeing is this shit with Micah Parsons. Now, Micah Parsons, since he's gotten here, correct me if I'm wrong, right? Remember, Micah Parsons came out for, you know, the Dallas Stars game and he tossed out the hockey puck. Oh, everybody laughed and it was cute and cuddly. Micah didn't know how to toss out the puck. Ha! It was funny because he was a lightning rod for our defense. No one had a problem. When Micah Parsons went out to the soccer event, nobody had a problem. When Micah Parsons was at the white party, no one had a problem. When he was training with Andrew Whitfield, nobody had a problem, right? Remember, let's run this shit back. You, Cowboys fans, we did not want Micah Parsons on the podcast or on the show on Undisputed with Skip Bayless. We sent those tweets. We told him that was a bad look. Don't be on Undisputed, right? Because of Skip disrespecting Dak. He no-showed and started his own podcast, which we told him, and nobody had a problem with that. He had the line and started his own show. But now, since we got dog walked by the Packers, now everybody's in a goddamn uproar. And the crying and the bitching and the complaining is getting on my last fucking nerve, to be honest with y'all. It is. I see an article today. No problems with Jesse Holley. You know what I'm saying? Does a phenomenal job. It is what it is, right? But sometimes, bro, you got to call people out on their bullshit. Just like if it was DMV or it was Law, it was Boss, we press back. In our community, we press back. Nobody is safe. Y'all going to press back on me all draft season. Nobody is safe. So I see an article since Micah Parsons said that he wants to get a big physical defensive tackle and a linebacker, he is now throwing his teammates under the bus. That's what the article said. You can look it up, right? Now, we're saying all the same things. So, but now it's a problem because Micah says it. Now, let's walk back to last year. You had Micah Parsons, you had CeeDee Lamb, you had, hell, everybody to Michael Gallup. The list goes on and on. Oh, yeah, I would want OBJ. I would want OBJ. Yeah, man, I would love to have OBJ. I would love to have OBJ. Did anyone say that Michael Gallup was throwing Noah Brown under the bus by wanting OBJ? Nobody. I sit there and saw today, and I retweeted it, of Sauce Gardner talking to Jets fans about who he would draft in the draft this year with the Jets picks. Nobody batted a damn eye. But as soon as it's Micah Parsons, everyone has a damn problem because you're upset that we lost. I get it. I was there. Were these people there? They wasn't there. I was there. You remember the video. I heard. I walked out that building frustrated. Had egg on my face too. But god damn it, y'all. Can we get back to football? Like, where's the sports media? Where is the sports media? We have people who played the game, who play at the high level, at low levels. Where is it about talking sports? Your job isn't to tear down players. It isn't. It isn't to criticize and tear down players. Everybody's being disrupted. So if you're in the house, you're in the building. I'm not in the building, right? You're in the building, right? You have a problem with how Micah is handling business. What stops you from saying, hey, Micah, can I talk to you for a minute? You know, just kind of veteran player, you know what I'm saying? Like, here's some things I'm kind of noticing. Like, you know, maybe you should work on this. This is kind of what I'm thinking, man. I'm not coming at you, bro. I just want, you know, what's best for you. Here's some things. Micah has said it himself. He's open to veteran leadership to listen. But if you're sitting in the building calling me lazy, I'm not dedicated to my craft, that I'm not a leader, that I'm throwing my teammates under my bus, when we sit down at that same cafeteria, I got nothing to say to you, bro. Can you tell me? I'm going to be here much longer than you're going to be here. 3-time All-Pro. So what is it really about? Is it about leadership? Is it about clicks? Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing? What are we doing? What is it really about? And that's where I'm frustrated. There is a separation when it comes to the media. And it's happening with my fan base. Now, it's happening with other teams as well, like the Eagles, right? But I can only focus on my team. There is a wedge that you guys are building between the media and the players. And I don't like it because we can see that you're compromised, right? Where's your facts? Salute to my guy, Patrick No-C Walker. Does a phenomenal job for the Dallas Cowboys. Every time he posts an article, there's analytics, there's facts, there's context to go with it to show his point. He never just jumps out the window and says things, right? Boss Cowboy always has his facts. Skywalker Steel always has his facts. Okoye Media always has his facts. I always show my film. I always show my facts. I show my work. Everybody is jumping out the window, and we are creating a situation where players aren't going to respect y'all. And now what players are young enough and smart enough to realize, I can do the same thing better and bigger than you can do it. Look at Micah's podcast numbers and look at their podcast numbers, right? I can do this myself, so we don't need you, right? So they're cutting out the middleman. So now, of course, you want them to focus just on their job. Now, if you want players and athletes just to focus on their job, right? I will listen to each and every one of you if you pull up your iPhone app and show me where your minutes are spent throughout your time frame, throughout your day. If you show me that your social media and your YouTube usage and your podcast usage is low and throughout the day you're focusing on your job 99% of the time, then I will shut up and listen to what you got to say. But every time I jump on Twitter at 4 a.m., there's fans there. If I jump on it at 4 p.m., there's fans there. Y'all not working like y'all say y'all working. Y'all not. Y'all tweeting during office hours. Y'all on spaces in office hours, playing video games, looking at IG chicks during office hours. But when it comes to an athlete, if you take 1 hour out of your week to do a podcast, you have a problem. You have a problem. There's a lot less or a lot worse things Micah Parsons could be getting into than a damn podcast. Here's the dumbest thing with Cowboys fans, right? Now, I said this last night. More Cowboys fans are pissed off at Micah Parsons right now than Sam Williams. Now, Sam Williams, right? Jumping off sides, undisciplined, penalties, roughing the kicker, right? He's a second round pick. He was a gunner, right? Had vape and drugs and guns in the car, right? They're more upset. I hear more about Micah Parsons in the goddamn podcast than I hear about Sam Williams. What are we doing, y'all? What are we doing? Does anybody make real shit anymore? Is it not about football anymore? Is it not about football? Let me know, because if y'all want the clown suit and I can come in here with a shotgun and shoot at my screen and do views and do numbers and clickbait, let me know, right? Though I'll never do that, right? If I had to sell out and can become a complete sucker just for clicks, for videos, I'm walking away from all of it, y'all. Yesterday, I had a very reputable player who would probably be one of the best draft picks in this year's class, but he's returning, right? He reached out to me. We don't follow each other. I didn't do anything, right? But he was like, yo, man, I appreciate your breakdown that you did on me. It really put things in a lot of perspective. You analyzed the game at a good level. You also taught me about what I need to work on. These are some things I need to work on next college season to get prepared for the NFL draft. Just want to say I appreciate your analysis on me. That's what I'm about, bro. That's what it's about. Covering sports. And if you don't know how to cover sports, then maybe this isn't the field for you. I can't cover the baseball. I can't cover Major League Baseball. I don't know it. Right? So that's the problem. Like, what are we doing? Sports media is getting watered down. It's getting very chatty patty, TMZ garbage. And players are waking up, and fans are going to wake up eventually and say, nah, do not insult our intelligence. So I'm extremely frustrated, but salute to everyone who still does an incredible job. But we understand. I see a smear campaign from a mile away. I have shooters, right? I have over 100,000 followers combined of Cowboys Nation, right? Across the platforms, right? I got people, if I say, yo, go tag this player right now and go crazy, they're going to do it. So imagine what Jerry Jones has, y'all. We saw Dez Bryant sit on the pivot and say they try to run a smear campaign through the media. We've seen 1,000 players come out and say the Cowboys run smear campaigns through the media, but somehow we always want to point all of our weapons at the players, but never at the front office. Where is the in-house mothership articles about the front office? Why? They don't do that because Jerry Jones would say, I don't like your attitude and shut your damn mouth, and everyone's afraid to lose their credentials. Everyone's afraid to lose their access and don't want to get invited to the media party and don't get invited to that. So everybody just sits down on their damn hands when Jerry and Steven speak versus pressing back. Well, Jerry just said he's all in, right? Jerry never said he's all in. You toss that question and say, hey, Jerry, what do you say to the Cowboys fans? Saying, you softballed him a damn question. He just took it and ran with it. He never said that. So it's like, yo, I get it. We all have a job to do, but please stop playing with our intelligence. And if you think that you're going to shut me down and I'm going out silent, I am not. I am playing with house money right now. I have nothing to lose. The only thing I want to see happen is for my Dallas Cowboys to win their 6th ring. And if I have to burn this thing down by myself, then so be it. Peace.